You ever walk into a room and feel the air shift, like something big's about to break wide open? That's exactly what it felt like in the private jet terminal that day. Let me back up a Sesamagina Gulfstream G650 out on the tarmac, sunlight ricocheting off it so bright you'd swear the thing's about to take off on its own. Inside, Captain Michael Sullivan old school, steady hands, guys flown billionaires, tech bros, celebs, you name it's watching the clock. The Henderson twins are late. Now, they're never late. And I mean never. Then the glass doors blow open. Bam! Jasmine and Jessica Henderson burst in, all dolled up in matching sundresses. But their faces? Wrecked. Eyes red, mascara smeared, just ruined. And behind them? This kid, skinny, dark skin shining with sweat, jacket 2 sizes too big, just stands there, frozen like he stepped into the wrong movie. Jasmine's voice breaks the silence. He's our brother. He's our brother, and nobody told us. Yeah, that happened. The security guard moves in, but the kid whips out a battered photo like a shield, you know what I mean. And suddenly the whole place goes dead quiet. The kid's voice cuts through. I didn't come here to cause trouble. I came here to save your father's life. You feel that? That moment? That's when everything changed. But to really get it, you gotta roll it back 10 months. The Henderson place is straight out of a magazine. Oakwood Heights, 3 acres of manicured everything. Inside, Jasmine is fussing with her braids, Jessica's singing in the bathroom, both moving through their morning routine like the world's already theirs. Their dad, Richard Henderson, is the picture of power CEO, master of the universe, skimming the Wall Street Journal like he's making the news, not just reading it. Their mom, Elaine, gliding around, never a hair out of place. But underneath all that shine, you can feel its secrets, tension, something ready to blow. Thing is, the twins know they're adopted. But nobody ever talks about where they really came from. Whenever Jasmine pokes at it, overheard her dad once, late at night, saying 17 years and not a word, the topic just gets dead-ended, like hitting a wall. You ever wonder who you really are when the people raising you avoid the question? Jasmine sure does. She looks in the mirror, sees her dark skin in a house full of pale family portraits, and the questions just grow and grow. School's just another stage. The girls are perfect, top of their class. The kind of kids who get SAT tutors and invitations to Princeton mixers. But even here, Jasmine's restless. A new teacher, Mrs. Winters, pushes them to explore identity, heritage, the real stuff. Jasmine wants to do her project on the Great Migration. Her parents? Not thrilled. Her mom's worried. Her dad's shutting her down. The Henderson heritage is plenty, he says. Sure, Dad. All the while, across town, Marcus Johnson's starting his day in a cramped apartment, fixing breakfast for his dad, Terrell. It's a whole different world. Terrell's a vet, hard-edged, coughing up a storm's been getting sicker, insurance is a joke, and the bills just keep piling up. Marcus got into the community college engineering program, partial scholarship. The rest he'll hustle for. He's used to it. But the cracks in their world show when Marcus finds a letter, something about a closed adoption, about separation from 2 girls, about money that keeps showing up just when they need it most. That's the thread. Marcus pulls, and suddenly he's reading about the Henderson twins, about their perfect lives, about a world that couldn't be further from his own. Why's his name in their paperwork? Why someone paying for his life to run on the rails, as long as he stays away? Meanwhile, Jasmine's digging too. She sneaks off to the Heritage Connection, a nonprofit helping adopted kids find their roots. She meets Diane, who gives it to her straight. DNA kits, registries, maybe some answers if she really wants them. Jasmine hesitates, but the ache to know is too strong. She spits in the tube, mails it off, and waits for her past to catch up. Then fate throws in a twist. Marcus's school counselor pushes him to apply for the Henderson Foundation scholarship, a golden ticket, a full ride, funded by the very man who might be at the heart of his family split. The more Marcus digs, the more the coincidences pile up: letters, foundation brochures, photographs. Pieces clicking together, but the picture just gets darker. And the walls start closing in on Richard Henderson. Emails ping DNA match requests. The foundation shortlists Marcus Johnson for an interview. Elaine, his wife, is worried. Richard? He's trying to keep control, to manage the narrative. Protect the girls, protect the family, keep the cracks in the marble from showing. But secrets, you know, they never stay buried. Jasmine's DNA results drop. Her adoptive father is her biological father. Marcus Johnson is her half-brother. Suddenly, the floor falls away. She's been living a lie her whole life. She tries to play it cool, but the tension at breakfast is electric. Her father's telling her to avoid the heritage connection, to stick to proper channels. Jasmine's done listening. She skips school and catches the busher first time Averto tracked down Marcus at his college. And when she finds him, it's not just awkward, it's earth-shattering. "I think we're related," she says, and Marcus can see the family resemblance in her face, the same shape of the eyes, the jaw, the pain. She wants the truth. He wants the truth. And tonight, he tells her, Henderson is coming to his place to hash it out one way or another. So the scene is set. That night, Richard Henderson pulls up in his luxury sedan, steps into a home that's the polar opposite of his own. He faces Terrell Johnson for the first time in years, a man he once painted as unstable, unfit, just so he could win custody of the girls. The room is thick with old anger, regret, and unfinished business. Marcus doesn't hold back. "You tore our family apart with your money, your lawyers. Then you buried the truth under legal agreements." Terrell lays out the real cost, how losing her daughters broke Leona's heart, how she died not just from pneumonia, but from grief. Henderson, for the first time, cracks. "I never wanted anyone to get hurt," he whispers. "I just wanted my daughters." Before the next word's spoken, Jasmine walks in. The room falls silent. She looks at her father, now revealed as her biological dad, the man who stole her from the only family she'd known, who erased her real story and replaced it with something cleaner, something easier for him. You can feel the betrayal, the confusion, the weight of 17 years pressing down on all of them. And that's where everything snaps into focus: the reason for the tears at the terminal, the desperate plea, the battered photograph, the truth finally out in the open for everyone to see. For one stolen moment, all three siblings, Jasmine, Jessica, Marcus, are together, not as secrets, not as ghosts, but as a family, even if it's just for a heartbeat. What happens next? I mean, that's the part nobody can script. Will the Hendersons ever be a family after this? Can money fix wounds that deep? Or does the truth just make everything harder? You tell me, because honestly, I don't know if justice means the same thing to everyone in that room. So, what do you think? Was Richard Henderson a villain, or just a man desperate to hold on to his daughters? Did Marcus do the right thing confronting the truth, no matter the fallout? If you were Jasmine, would you want to know the whole story, or keep living the comfortable lie? Drop your thoughts below, because this is one family drama that's not ending anytime soon. And don't forget to subscribe. Share your take on what family really means, and whether secrets ever stay buried for long. This isn't just a story. This could be your neighbor, your friend, maybe even you.